gente, bienvenidos al canal de Darwin Games en otro capítulo más de Vampyr. En el capítulo anterior arreglamos las cosas en Whitechapel, que ya era hora. Y en este capítulo vamos a intentar llegar al nuevo mapa. Intentar antes de eso llegar a este señor de aquí, que no pudimos en la anterior. A ver por qué no hemos podido. Imagino que es porque hay algún túnel o algo, o yo qué sé. No tengo ni idea, ¿vale? No sé si aquí, como tal, hay algo. Pero como no sé... Pues vamos a mirar, yo qué sé. Y nada, vamos a ello. O sea, no vamos a perder mucho tiempo más. Vamos a intentar llegar ahí. Y después de ver que este señor de aquí está resfriado, vamos a ver si ha salido. Que tampoco sabemos por dónde ha salido. Que sí, señor, que sí. Sinceramente no sé por dónde ha salido. Así que ya cuando vuelva por aquí ya veré. A ver, no por nada, pero ¿me voy a dejar tranquilo? Mi niño. Ñam, ñam, ñam. Y se murió. Vale, a ver, vamos a calmarnos. Habíamos mirado por ahí. Al final habíamos dicho que aquí no había nada. O sea, era por el otro lado. Lo habíamos dicho. Vale. Pues vamos a ver si por el otro lado encontramos algo. Bestia grande. Vale. De momento nos vamos a encontrar un tío en medio. Au. Tío, en serio. Muy pesado, en serio. Chao. Soy muy pesados todos, Por esquivar por un lado, yo me entiendo. Vale, bien. Es por allá. Vamos a ver si esta vez lo conseguimos. Por lo menos encontrar. Bien, aquí anda tonto. Buenos TP. Otra persona. Siguiente. Vale, vamos a ver si está. Si no está, pasamos de ella. Porque para mí que está bug. O sea, debería estar aquí. No está. Y debería estar en la casa. Y tampoco está. Pues está bug, ¿sabes? No está ni en la casa, ni está en otro lado. O sea, tendré que buscarlo a lo mejor. Si me corre prisa, lo buscaré en una wiki o algo. Pero es que... sinceramente, si no está, es bobería. Si no está, bobería. Ni lo quito las ventanas tan siquiera. Pues lo siento, que le den por saco. Paso. Vamos a Whitechapel, de una. Vamos a Whitechapel, sí. Vamos al otro mapa de una. Tenemos que ir aquí. O sea, si cojo este camino puedo llegar al destino. Vale, pues voy a hacer eso. Por aquí. Hay algo en el suelo. Gracias. Muy amable de su parte. Y este tío de aquí estará... ¿seguirá aquí? Lo mato, Te juro que lo mato. Como está aquí, lo mato. No. Vale, no está. No está. Bien. Gracias. Me hizo caso y se piró. Perfecto. Ahora lo único que tengo que curar es la enfermedad ahora, pero... Uy. Vale. Pues... cogemos camino. Y tenemos que coger este camino de aquí y tirar para allá. Por aquí. Qué pereza. Que sí. Cuidado, que pego un mordisco, que sí. Vale, ahora hay que ir por abajo. No, ¿verdad? Sí.
It's locked.
No, es que... ¿Qué hacemos? Sí, estamos yendo bien. Voy por ahí. Ah, lo único que no sé ahora mismo, que creo que por aquí no hay ningún TP para ir para otro lado. A lo mejor me la estoy liando yo de mala manera, cuando podemos hacerlo más fácil. Pero bueno. Sí, tiene pinta de que me estoy liando yo de mala manera. Ay, Dios, que con lo fácil que era ir al hospital y con la misma después irme a tomar por saco para el otro lado. No puedo hacer TP a ningún lado aquí ni nada. Si es que... esto me pasa por casurro, tú. Esto me pasa a mí por casurro. Nah. Que es recto para aquí, para el hospital y luego para acá. Vale, pues venga. Listo. Vamos a dejarlo así. Porque madre mía. Otra vez para pasar por los pesados aquellos. Para estos de aquí. Vale, ya está, listo. Ya estamos donde queríamos estar. Perfecto. Aquí es grave, ¿por qué? Bueno, me carga... Sí, vale. Entiendo el por qué es grave. Puedo llegar a entender por qué es grave. Bueno, puedes ir por aquí. Que yo sepa, esto lo tenía abierto yo ya, ¿no? Sí. Obvio. Más obvio. Sí. Esta gente drogadicta, tío. Vale, es por aquí. Es por aquí. Vámonos. Perfecto. A ver, hemos tardado un poquillo más, pero bueno, es lo que toca. ¿Por aquí es por donde se mataba a la gente?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
¿Quieren guerra? Yo les doy guerra. Vale. Vampiros versus humanos. Amigo. No, bro. Relájate. Por favor, te pido que explotes y te relajes. A ver, muerte ya, por favor, ¿no? Ya he dicho. Que me ha matado un vampiro, tío. Joder, mano. Como empezamos entrando en este sitio. ¿Cómo empezamos entrando en este sitio, por favor? Madre de Dios. Vale, no pasa nada. No pasa absolutamente nada. No pasa absolutamente nada. No pasa absolutamente nada. Vuelvo y repito. Vamos a matar a los vampiros. Los vampiros. Que me ha puesto bonito. Vamos a esperar a que lo maten. Eso es.
That's what you do with leeches.
Bueno, se ha muerto. Se ha muerto, ¿no? Es lo que queríamos. Pues ya está. A ver. Vale, esta es la casa de esta señora, ¿verdad? Sí, tiene pinta,
So
tiene
this
pinta.
is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Sí, bonita casa de ricos. En la que vive la señorita.
Dr. Reed, welcome.
Welcome.
How are you?
How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Wow.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
¿Por qué insiste en burlarse de mí o llámeme Jonathan?
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Bien, he matado a mi hermana.
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Mata a Merido,
In
pues.
the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
No era mi intención.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Sí, lo puedo llegar a entender. Como los del hospital. Pero bueno.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
Parece atemporal, sentir su poder. Buah.
He is
Ah,
the
da igual.
only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Sentí su poder. A ver qué me
I
dice.
felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Bueno, a mí me gusta el ajedrez, así que no pasa nada.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I.
Ojo.
For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Por favor, sígame.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Se nota.
I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
¿Podré beberlo? Yo no creo, ¿no?
Please, call me Elizabeth.
Por favor,
So,
llámeme
my lady.
Elizabeth.
Why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Debería confiar
Should
en
I
ella.
trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful. But I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Vaya. ¿Y por qué debería?
Why
Reunirme
meet
con
them
ella.
then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
¿O unos enemigos?
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
No se me ha dado bien nunca eso.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Uno de ellos casi me mata, pero bueno, oye.
Have they threatened you in any way?
¿la han
Not at
amenazado?
all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Vale. ¿Por qué no se
Why
solicita
not
la
ask
ayuda?
for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well,
Flipa, ¿eh?
as long as they leave me alone.
Hasta en los vampiros en esa época. Tócate las narices.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
¿De cuántos miembros se compone?
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals, all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
¿Y lucharán contra Private? A
Will
ver.
they fight the guard of Prewen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Vale, pues después de saber todo
They
esto,
have done nothing but impede
Vamos
my
al
investigation
tema
since
cuestión.
I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
vaya.
What can you tell me about Lord
Redgrave.
Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership. even immortals.
Ay, vaya bobería, en serio. Bueno, a ver, estamos en 1918.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Vaya. Bastante edad, imagino. ¿Cómo de
How
poderoso su
powerful is his
alcance?
reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
Vale. No todos son inmortales. O sea,
They
hay
are
humanos.
not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who
Vaya.
seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Vale. A ver.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon
Vamos a ver lo
Club
que me
may be
dice
the
con el
most
otro, que me
influential
equivoqué,
secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very
Eso es lo que
powerful.
quería yo saber. A ver, aquí. ¿Algún nombre
Any
conocido?
familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon,
Dawson.
Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Vale. Ahora seguiré tu
If
consejo.
you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
No me fío.
Is the
es lo
situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
único. Vaya. Pues tengo buenas preguntas, la verdad.
Will the Guard
Esta
of
es una.
Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Econs I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Econ on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Sí, hay que tener cuidado. Es lo único.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
Vale.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
A ver, las de los Escal sí.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled,
La de los Escal sí.
Jonathan, like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
Está bien. En ese
You
caso,
should flee then.
debe huir.
Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If
No
Lord
creo.
Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
Will I ever
No lo
discover
creo.
the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
¿Te imaginas que es un espíritu de un vampiro legendario de esto? A ver. ¿Lo hizo usted?
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make
Que
me?
no, pesado.
I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal, but I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
Coño, pero si lo has visto.
You have no idea
Ay,
at
Dios
all.
mío.
You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries
Vale,
and keep you
perfecto.
informed.
¿Cuál es el plan?
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go
Vale.
to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
Vale, bien. ¿Cómo puedo salvar Londres? Pues haciendo
How
una
can
cura.
I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation.
Vale.
We need clarity.
Sí, necesitamos entender qué pasa.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the
Bueno.
Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
¿Cuándo volveremos a
When will
vernos?
we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
Volver a
Will you
Pembroke.
not visit Pembroke again?
No, I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
Ya, más
But
que ha
how
ido el
will you-
cazador.
Sustain yourself.
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Elizabeth.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Con el dedo meñique, te lo
Of
prometo.
course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Nos fuimos. Nos fuimos, chicos. Vale. Vale, tenemos que ir aquí, ahora.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Sí. Correcto, amigo. The Ascalon Club. buen charco de sangre que yo
Oh my God!
es consanguíneo.
There's one of them vermin!
Ay, qué inútil soy contra este tío. Y mira que es fácil de esquivar en realidad. O sea, solo tiene los dos ataques de chupar sangre. Y el otro, tío, que no, tampoco es tan difícil, ¿eh? No sé, soy un mono. Soy un fucking mono. No pasa nada, venga.
Fight for this!
Están complicados, Yo solo digo que los bichos estos están complicadillos.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care!
La sangre. Y hostia, me da. A ver, amigo. A ver, amigo.
You cannot win this!
¿Que no puedo qué? ¿Que no puedo qué, amigo? Ay, Dios. Creo que tengo que ir para el otro lado. Creo que tengo que ir para el otro lado. Vale, aquí se ha encargado alguien. Esto para mí. Y... Dios, vaya locura, ¿no?
Die, vermin! Murdering bastard!
¿Por qué tanta sangre por aquí? ¿Qué ha pasado, loco? Vaya locura, loco.
Killed her!
Vale.
Recognize him?
No, this one ain't on our list.
Well, that's one less anyway. You'll make the cunt happy.
That
Vale,
was
el
the vampire I
Magalan
saw
este.
earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Pero por dónde, para dónde estoy yendo. Aquí hay una puerta,
It's
vale.
locked, all right.
Vale, o sea, imagino que aquí será para en un futuro entrar con una llave o por tema de historia principal o alguna cosilla así. Vale, ok. Mira, podemos abrir la puerta esa, porque me acuerdo que estaba trancada. Estaba. Del verbo ya no. Y aquí esto, Whitechapel. Correcto.
The West End.
West End.
Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Back home. O sea, que aquí la casa de este tío está aquí también. Le quito mitad de vida. ¡Buah! Vale, con ese hay que tener cuidado. Vale. Ay, que se me queda en el cuerpo todo encima. Dios. Vale, este sitio va a ser duro.
Steady, boys! We got one of them!
Vamos a ayudar la sangre.
Filthy fucking beast!
Nope.
Die, vermin!
Cuidado que te caes, amigo. Cuidado que te caes, amigo. Vale, bien. No sé ahora mismo dónde estamos. escondite. Vale, acabamos de encontrar el escondite. Y es aquí. Escondite, imagino que será...
The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected. Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire,
Joder.
don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would...
What?
What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
La hija de Ashbury. Tócate los cojones.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Sí.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
¿Te gusta burlarte
Is
de
there
mí,
something
eh?
that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a
Sí.
man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Vale, bien. O sea, es una sufragista.
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Ya.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any
Hostia.
reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Bueno. Ya veré.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I
Vale.
have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker.
Vaya,
I'm
se lo ha
sorry
contado
to
todo al
hear
final.
about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
No.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Mima, granjero busca esposa, tú.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Buena pregunta.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Vaya. Vale, vamos a hacer una cosa interesante. Bueno, vamos a hablar con este señor.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Este no me conoce para nada, ¿Qué tienes,
I
amigo?
may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
¿Tienes algún...? No, este no va a tener nada. Bueno, este es vendedor, vale. Ese está sano. Charlotte Ashbury. Este hemos hablado antes con él.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
¿Cuál es la nueva batalla?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Otro que está con lo de los vampiros.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
No te preocupes, mi niño. ¿Cómo está
How
tu
is your
mujer?
wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family.
¿O no?
How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Ah, ¿tú te crees que yo sí? Que soy
Is
el que era.
everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Madre mía.
You need some rest.
Bueno, nos vemos, mi niño. Cuídate.
You should try to
Voy a hablar contigo más adelante. Vale, la cosa es mi casa. Mi casa es aquí, ¿no? Imagino que tengo que buscarlo por el otro lado. A ver. La entrada es aquí. Ven aquí, anda. Limpio. Y ahora vamos a ver si podemos escuchar a este señor de aquí.
I have this thirst for blood.
Creo que es por el otro lado. Ah, no, mira, es por aquí. No, no es por ahí. Vaya. A ver, este señor de aquí.
How dare you interfere with my hunt? You're mine!
Ven aquí, anda. Te voy a chupar.
Your prey is mine now!
Me acaba de matar un vampiro nivel 27. Bueno, un Econ, perdón. Econ nivel 27. Que no es lo mismo. Vampiro Gecko. Todavía no he encontrado ningún vampiro más que el que me habla en la cabeza. Como tal vampiro, me refiero. Hombre, no me chules, hombre. Yo chulo aquí, sí. Que me ha matado con el veneno. Ay, Dios, ¿qué estoy haciendo? Soy un mono. Soy un mono, soy un mono. Mira que era fácil esta tía, Soy un mono. Vale, da igual, voy a guardar. Voy a guardar. Voy a ir al sitio y voy a guardar. Porque si no, se me lía la cabeza. Lo que no sé dónde para guardar. O sea, se supone que es por aquí. Pero no sé si es justo atrás o es... ¡No! Explota. Es verdad. Uf. Porque me acordé, madre mía. Madre mía. Pero... ¿y esto para qué? Me refiero... ¿Qué sentido tiene hacer esto? Esta es mi casa, ¿no? Imagino. Tiene pinta. Ya pequeña. ¿De qué? ¿Hay alguien ahí? Uy. Vamos a guardar. No tenemos por qué subirnos nada de momento. Es más, yo diría de esperar. Para poder subir esto de aquí. Esto de aquí. Me quedan 200 puntillos. Así que... vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Si os está gustando la serie, dale like, suscribiros, darle a la campanita para enteraros de cuando subo vídeo. Y nada, muchas gracias por seguirme. Y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo. ¡Chao!